Father, the Creator, the Most High, Ela, Yahweh, Elohim, Netter of Netter, God in your modern day name, Kodowish, 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 Yod-He, Vahu-He, Seba-Yod, Kodowish, 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 Elohim, Seba-Yod. Greeting once again to you in the name of the Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, Yehovah, Adonai, Abib, Kodowish, 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 Adonai, Seba-Yod, Kodowish, 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 Tabib, Seba-Yod. This is Neophyte BAG, bringing you the continuation of Black Moabite President Woodrow Wilson, Black Moabite Edward Mandelhouse, and the Black merchant bankers and trader usurers, the robbers of Black Jacob and Sem and Adam, the children of Israel. Those are the ones that been robbed. Act 8 verse 20. How long shall the robbery last? Done. Time for it to done. Peter, the regenerative seed, the 13-in-1 regenerative seed, coming back to Jacob, Sem, bringing back Adam in front of the people to let them know how a righteous nation shall be, how a righteous nation shall be. Said to him, your money, Moabites, in the modern day, the merchant bankers, Rothschild and all his friends with their Canaanite system given to them by Benelli. How long you think your money shall last? How long you think you can rob Jacob, Sem, Adam, aka the house of Israel? How long before your money perish? Your money will perish with you because you thought Melchizedek Jehovah, the gift of the Most High Allah, can be purchased with money. Told you the wages of sin bringing you death when you're following these fallen merchant banker system. But the gift of the Most High is eternal life in the eternal kingdom. Children, coming back to you. Acts 8 verse 20, letting you know their fun time has been brought to an end. You see it manifesting in 2024. By 2025, the money fully gone. Genesis 47:15. And when the money fully gone, when the money failed, where? In the land of Egypt. What is Egypt? United States. Where that corporation is running with the obligation that it won't accept and won't fulfill. Yes, all that money. They've been robbing the children of Israel. Black man Adam. They shall fail. They shall fail. Coming to an end. All good things have to wind down and come to an end in the land of America, in the land of Canaan, where the merchants are operating. Washington, D.C., Tyre, and as well in Zidon, New York City. That's the business land of the Canaanite and their living quarters down in Florida, disrupting as well. Children, you heard me right. They're down in Florida as well. The Canaanites, they're up in Tampa, in Fort Myers. Yes, you heard me right. They're up in Tampa, in Fort Myers, on the west of the peninsula, Florida, and on the east of that peninsula, Florida. They're in Palm Beach area and Miami. money, but that is coming to an end. All the money that's being propped up over there, coming to an end. In the land of the Canaanite, all the American shall come to Joseph, which is who? Jacob, Sam, that changed his name to Israel. That is Lewis, one layer of the secret, and it's coming to his people as well. The people of Lewis, which is the people of Israel, which is Isis, Ra, and El put together. The Trinity, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Yes, that is El. The Father, Ra, the Son, Isis, the Holy Spirit. I also give you Moses, Aaron, Miriam, same thing. That's the same thing for Israel. Giving you the Trinity in various books of your Bible, and we weren't done as yet. Samson, that's the Kabbalah name for Israel. Samson, Shin, Aleph, Mem. Did you hear me? Shin, Aleph, Mem. That's the Kabbalah giving back unto you. Shin, the mother element, which is Isis, and yes, Aleph is El, the father, and Mem, the masculine energy. That is the masculine energy. That is Aaron, and that is Ra in the other interpretation of it. If you're bringing it back to your Bible, children of Israel, Aleph is El, also Moses, in the Trinity of Moses, Miriam, Aaron, and yes, Shin, which is the feminine energy, which is Miriam, and which is Isis. Children, they're coming back to America through the embodiment of Joseph, aka Priest King Louis, getting back his Trinity added on to him. All of his overself added on to him. Aaron and Miriam and Ra and Isis. Children, they're all coming for bread at that time from Louis, Priest King Louis and his Levites and his Judah at the time coming up 2025, 2026. Children, war is right around the corner upon you. The economy and the money already being shelled down to its lowest level. But they've been telling you all kind of different things, and it's going to bounce back and soft landing and all kind of acronym of rubbish. Children, only one landing. Hard landing. Only one landing. Hard landing. Money gonna fail, children of Israel. Bread coming. Time for you now to get that bread. The bread that you need is the esoteric bread. The Holy Spirit, the manna, the dew, the rain coming down upon you. Water coming down upon you. So you can create the blood, the wine, the Miriam, the bread and the wine. The bread is Aaron. The bread is Ra. The bread is Mem. Children, the wine, Isis. The wine, Miriam. The wine, Shin. Children, that's the bread coming back for you. For the others that want to stay connected to Canaan, when they're coming in, Johnny come late for their bread. We're gonna have to give them bread just the same. They're our brothers and our sisters, but they just late to the show. Food and provision. Food and provision and victuals. They're gonna need food and provisions and victuals. They're gonna need food and provision and victuals. Yes, they're gonna need food. A lot of starving going on at that time. When that time hit and the money failed and the war is upon you, so you cannot go work and you cannot go farm and you cannot go do all the things to get your food. And you did not prepare. Right now, when you're getting the message, so when 2025 comes, you're fully prepared when the civil war kick off, leading straight into the world war, the nation of the dragon, the nation of bricks coming over to America. Yes, the money shall flee. So all who's robbing you and think they're gonna get off scotch-free and no recompense upon their head, no consequence for what they did, no goes up, nothing goes as such. Children of Adam, we're not done yet. Isaiah 52 verse 3. Thus saith the Lord told Melchizedek Jehovah, you children of Adam, you Jacob, you Sem, have sold yourself for nothing, chasing down Canaanite and his false glittering gold, things that he dangle in front of you to move you away from the true teaching and the blessing of the Most High Elah. And the Lord thought Melchizedek. That's why you're getting this reprimand right now. You sold yourself short and you sold yourself for nothing. You made yourself worthless in the eyes of the Canaanite. But I am a merciful Lord. I shall redeem you. I shall deliver you. I shall save you without spending a penny to Canaan. Not 1 cent. They're getting to free you up. Let the people go. Not paying a cent for them to let you go. Wait, and you shall say, children of Adam, the doubting ones, when is this coming? And when is that coming? And when is sign coming? And when all kind of things coming? Did you do your supplication unto the Lord? Did you turn back to the Lord? That's the question I have for you. So when he comes to redeem you, you shall be numbered among those who are walking hand in hand, step by step, with the chosen people of the Lord, the elect. Unless you do that, no redemption for you. On the first round, you will not be saved, nor delivered, nor kept alive, nor withdrawn from this third dimensional plane. Children, make yourself ready week after week after week. I come and I tell you, do your supplication, do your supplication, do your supplication. That's the only way you're going to reach that number that needs to be reached before the Lord trigger the events of your deliverance coming your way, and not 1 penny any one of you gonna spend to be delivered once you return unto your Lord. Do your supplication, change your food. That's the number one way. Canaan, with all his delicacies, holding you and have you sold yourself for naught because you're eating his meat, his starch, his dairy, his sugar, and drinking up his liquor and all kind of fake juice, all kind of semi and artificial juice. He come and give you, and yes, he having your cooking food. You shouldn't be doing any of those things. They go against the law and the commandment of the Lord. Those Melchizedek Jehovah, Adonai Abib, and certainly against the laws of the Most High. His law of health. You shall not cook any of the fruits and the vegetables and the herbs that I give unto you. For your food, the only food you shall be eating is the one I give you. The instructions I gave you in Genesis 1, verse 29. Children of Israel, I say it once again for you. The only food that you should be eating is the one I commanded you to eat in Genesis 1, verse 29. Fruit, seeded fruit, and vegetable, and herbs shall be your only food. given back unto you. So there is no more confusion about what you should be eating at this time. Firmly given back unto you. Children of Israel, if you have no money, this verse is for you. Isaiah 55 verse 1. Every one of you of Adam, Israel, if you're thirsty, come and get your water. That I've been telling you about, that I've been telling you about. Children, they're coming for bread. Your bread gonna get served first because you made yourself ready. And your bread is also called your water. Children of Adam. So when you see over here, you're thirsty for water. It's the same as bread, the same as Aaron, the same as Ra in the word Israel. Children, that's the life force energy coming back to you. The masculine energy coming back to you. The manna coming back to you. The sun, S-O-N and S-U-N. That's also the meaning of Ra. S-U-N. Shin Aleph Mem gives you the sun. Samson. Children, he told. He the man of Tov. She the woman of Tov that have no money. Don't fret yourself. Now worry yourself. Come anyway. You don't need money to be delivered. You don't need money to be redeemed. I've been telling you. Come, buy and eat until your belly full. Eat, buy, third get you, third get you, third get for you. Water, bread, turn it into wine. Water coming to you, that's the bread, and you're going to buy, not with money. Eat, not because you have money. So, you come buy more wine. You get the water, it goes through your body. You get the Holy Spirit, you get the Holy Essence coming down through your regular sun, and also behind the energy of your regular sun is the energy of your spiritual sun, Orion. That's a spiritual son given unto you in Amos, in the book of Amos 5. Who created that central sun, Orion, and the 7 other suns, the 7 other stars that surround the Orion. Third, that's what he's bringing back for you. To give you your water, you will get your vessel ready by turning back to the Lord with your supplication, changing your thought, renewing your thought by going back to thought. Melchizedek, Jehovah, and clear up your vessel, your body, so your body can get and absorb as much water, as much bread, as much Aaron, as much manna, as much masculine energy, as much life force, so you can transform all of that within your body, within your temple, within your vessel, within your holy sanctuary, with your Most High. That's what you do. You create new blood once the energy goes through the dantians of the body. The dantians are your venturi. Those are points in your body that speed up and expand and increase the energy that's flowing in. Aaron, bread, dew, water that's flowing in your body releases the fire from it and help you to create Miriam, the new blood, the new wine, the feminine energy, the fire within you. He that cometh at this time shall be the man that you're not worthy to unlatch his shoe buckle, because he's coming with fire. When Hyun brought you water, IOHN, iodine, oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen gives you the means to transmute your body. You need the extra piece. Come in with your priest, King Louis, rising up as your most holy. He's going to release back through the Lord, those Melchizedek, the Miriam energy, the wine. So drink as much water you can get now until the wine gets switched back on. Milk and honey coming. That's the milk and honey coming back to you. The milk is your pituitary energy that you need to absorb all the water 13 times, and then you start gradually to get new wine within your body. The water is going to produce the wine and ignite back your milk. And once your milk, your pituitary energy, your 13-in-1 seed gets reactivated, then it switches back on after 12 months. Yeah, honey, none of this cost you a cent to do. All it costs you is to listen to the commandment of the Lord, Thoth Melchizedek Jehovah. You sold out that function within your body for naught, and you got fallen down to Canaanite level, Lucifer, Benelli, Canaan level, and they put your servant, Goma Gentile Caucasian, in charge of you, and vicar giving all kind of instruction, lies, all kind of fallen people running amok over you because you lost your dominion. But guess what? Money done, dominion of them over you done, because your water is back. Drink up your water free of cost and let it make that new wine in your new bottle, your new body, and sprout back up your milk and your honey without a price, not a cost to your children of Adam. Children of Israel, let's match up precept for precept. Joel 2 verse 19, match it up with Genesis 14:18. And the Lord said, I will send you corn and wine. Children, yes, Genesis 14, Melchizedek, King of Salem, brought to Abraham, the people of Adam, bread, wine, corn, wine. Matching up, tit for tat. Bread and wine coming with Melchizedek. That's Genesis 14:18. Joel 2 verse 19. Promise you I'll send you corn, which is your bread, coming with the blast of your east wind, coming in your 7 years Passover. Coming! You think your bread is done yet? No, it's just starting up. Children, your bread turning you, your body, into wine, into that new blood via the holy breath, which is your corn, which is your bread, coming to be transmuted within your body, changed to a higher and a stronger intensity of spiritual energy that needs your body to activate that energy. I need your body to be in complete pureness, harmony with the laws of the Most High, and most of all with the food plan of the Most High that He gave unto you, so your temple can be pure. Children, no meat, no starch, no dairy, no sugar, no cooking of food, raw fruits, raw vegetable, only water. None of this man fancy juice that he's giving you, all kind of fruit juice from fruits unknown to you, all kind of liquor that should not be going in your body. So you need your body to be in a natural state, to be in harmony with the laws of the Most High. Your law number 5, your stomach shall be only fed with raw vegetables, raw herbs, and seeded fruits. That's the only thing going in your body with natural spring water. Most of all, bread and wine, corn and wine, coming back to you. So you shall no more be no disrespect, no hatred, no looking down upon you by the heathen. All of them. When you get in your bread and wine, you're gonna see the surprise look on their faces. Children, turn yourself back to the Lord. Amos 5 verse 8. Who shall you seek? Seek the Lord first that make the 7 stars. That's the 7 spiritual sun that will be surrounding your central star, your central sun. Oh, Ryan. So the Lord told, shall turn the shadows of death that you're in right now in the age of deception. Pisces, that's why you're going through your passing over from the shadow of death into what? Morning! That's the light. Rise and shine. It is morning. And make the day dark with night. That's your magnetic pole shift being talked about, and another meaning for it when the veil is removed from off your optic thalamus. The veil is being removed from your optic thalamus. Going away. It's going away real soon. The veil will be removed. Who made the day dark with night? 2 minutes for this. Removing the veil that is blocking your spiritual eyes from seeing, and the one that is most devastating to the heathen. When you have your magnetic pole shift, yes, the sun shall stand still wherever it is be, and wherever it was dark, it shall stay dark for an extended period of time. Children, third call for the water. He called for the bread. He called for the bread. He called for the dew. He called for the manna. He called for the corn to give unto his children of Israel. Children, coming your way. Everywhere you turn, your bread showing up. It's showing up with your 7 stars on Orion. When the shadow of death, which is the darkness, your age of darkness coming to an end, your veil shall be removed, and you shall see worlds that were invisible to you. Now you can see them. And yes, the Lord shall call all the waters to be poured upon you. I shall rain down bread upon you. I shall rain down manna upon you. I shall splash you all the blessing that you need. So I shall pour them out. That bucket shall be poured out upon you, which is the time of Aquarius, when the water bearer shall pour the bucket of light upon you, so you can be transformed to wine. Children, Amos 9 verse 6. It is thought, it is thought, it is thought. None other. Building his stories, his mansion in the heaven, and he shall bring down that heaven. I saw the new heaven and the new earth coming down. You don't have to go up to it. It's coming down to you, children of Israel. You don't have to float up in no rapture. It's coming down to you. I saw the new heaven and the new earth coming down, glorified like a beautiful mansion, coming down to you. Make sure you turn yourself back to the Lord so you can be a part of this moment, because the Lord don't redeem troublemakers and those who are hard of hearing. Did you hear me? Third call for the water. Children, repeat it one more time. Those call the water, Amos 5 verse 8, and again, Amos 9 verse 6, calling the water, calling the bread down upon you, so your bread shall come, your wine shall come, if you make yourself ready for this moment being talked about in the book of Amos. Children, that's what it comes back to. Isaiah 55 verse 1, Joel 2 verse 19, which tells you about the water coming your way, which is a corn, and then the wine coming your way. Again, the new blood that needs to go into your new bottle, your new body, your new vessel, your new temple, to make sure that you become anointed as the Most High Israel. That is you, children of Israel, and you don't need no money to be a part of that. Come as you are, with your pocket empty and and you have a grieving heart and a grieving spirit, come just the same. You don't need no money, none of that, no price. Come to me with a grieving heart and a contrite spirit. That means you're troubled and you're ready to be redeemed by the Lord. Go! Melchizedek, you are no longer satisfied with being no reproach, disrespected by no heathen, disrespected by no Goma Gentile Caucasian. Be the hated people upon the land of America and the rest of the world. Everybody looking down upon you. You're done with that. You're fed up with that. And you're going back to your Lord with your grieving heart and your contrite spirit. Children, this is what it comes down to. Your blessing or your curse. Your bread and your wine or no bread and wine. Your bread and your wine or no bread and wine. No money needed or the money that you need, get you killed. Children, you choose one. Choice is yours. Choice is yours. But shows the blessing. Zechariah 1 verse 3, 2025 to 2026. Say unto my children, turn unto me, and I will turn unto you, saith the Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, Yehovah, Adonai, Habib. That's what you need to do. I keep telling you over and over, and I'm going to keep telling you over and over. Turn unto the Lord. Do your supplication as told unto you in 1 Samuel 12, verse 10. Do your supplication. Turn unto the Lord via your supplication. 1 Samuel 12, verse 10, give you a good example of what you can say spiritually in your thoughts and outwardly via your word to the Lord. To move back to the Lord, that's your first thing that you have to do. Your first call of duty. Return unto your Lord with your supplication. If you need a more detail on what you need to do, you go to the book of Leviticus 26, verse 40, 41, 42. But whichever one you choose, make sure you return unto your Lord while you have the time. No, children of Adam, children of Israel, children of Judah, children of Ephraim, Jacob, you especially, and Goma Gentile Caucasian. Don't forget, seal portion 38, verse 76. Behold, behold, the Lord of Melchizedek, Yehovah, Adonai, redeem none that rebel against him. None of you that rebel against the Lord of Melchizedek shall be redeemed. Those that rebel against my law and commit sin and die in their sin, none of those shall be redeemed. Did you hear me? Yes. Did you hear me a while ago? Yes, that's why I keep giving you these messages to let you know. Turn unto the Lord Thoth, so the Lord Thoth can turn to you and redeem you, Those who have willfully, woefully rebelled against my law, rebelled against the law of the Most High Allah. Yes, none of you shall be redeemed. Those who have known my commandment. Yes, my priest King Lois, been giving you your commandment, and the prophets that I have sent to you, give it to you as well. So if you're busy breaking my commandment, no redeeming for you. So, children of the Most High, children of the Lord God Thoth, Melchizedek, Yehovah, Adonai, been and of the Most High, Yod Heh, you've been getting your 5 divine laws from your priest king, and I've been giving you those laws over and over, especially your head and your stomach. Children, those are the important commandments that your enemies have been using against you. So you cannot be redeemed. Children of Israel, Adamic people I'm talking to, those who would not keep my command. Men, children, return to your Lord. Give up your sinfulness. Give up your iniquity. Living outside of my law. Breaking all my law. Your law that connect your head back to your Lord. Your Lord said, change up your food. Make your stomach pure. Get rid of the meat, starch, dairy, processed sugar, and stop cooking my vegetables and fruits. Those are your main laws you need to come back with. Children, return unto the Lord with your broken thought, your thoughts that say, I am tired of what my enemies are doing to me. Children with a contrite spirit, you're sorry, you are grieved for being breaking God's law, and you found out now you've been breaking law, and you're sorry and grieving over it. That's the contrite spirit, the contrite state of mind you are in, because your soul not resting easily, knowing you've been breaking law. That's who I want to turn unto me, so I can turn my face back to you. Those who are breaking my law, I say, those who have been rebelling against me and die in their sins, those who willfully been breaking my law, breaking my commandment, committing all kind of fornicating, idol worshipping, adultery, whoredom, harlotry. Yes, those are the ones rebelling against my law, cutting themselves off from the head down to the foot. And you know you're doing it because the commandment came back to you from the holy prophet. These are the ones who have no part in my resurrection, in my redeeming, in my salvation, in my saving, in giving back their eternal life, firmly giving back unto you, firmly decided children of Adam. Yes, want you to get your blessing. Stop breaking the laws of the Most High Allah. Stop breaking the laws of the Lord God. Melchizedek. Return unto the Lord. My children, give up your folly grounds. Give up your wickedness. It has been holding you under hostage to your enemies. Return unto me. That's the commandment I am leaving you with at this time. That's the message I am leaving with you today. Children of Israel, children of Adam. Abraham, children of Jacob, children of Judah, children of Israel. Not a price you have to pay to get back my blessing. Not a cent you have to pay to get back my blessing. Children of the Gentile, not a price you have to pay as well. Nothing you have to pay. Free of cost. Free. I created you. Free. I set you on this earth. Free. I set you on this planet. Free. I shall reclaim you firmly. Giving back unto you without a price. Not a cost to your children of Adam. Zephaniah 1 verse 18. Children, neither silver nor no gold shall deliver them. Different gold and silver coming to deliver you. The man-made one, the metal, no use. No matter how much you stock up right now, shall not deliver them. In the day that the Lord pour out his wrath upon this land of America, 2025 to 2027, 2024, the good year, the honeymoon year, 2025, everything of wrath turn up. So, anyone telling you to go chase down gold and silver and money, yes, temporary, but make sure you do not leave from the Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, Jehovah. Make sure you have the Lord with you wherever you go, on the right hand side and on the left hand side, and your head attached to him via your thought, and you're walking step by step with the Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, Jehovah. So you shall be among those who not have to experience that wrath that is coming. The whole land of America shall be devoured by fire, given unto you. Zephaniah 1 verse 18. Ezekiel give you the same thing. They shall know both when I set a fire to Egypt. When I set fire to Egypt. Everywhere you turn, telling you, fire coming upon those who've been running their merchant rocket, stacking up gold and silver and all kind of paper, useless money. I saw the eagle, America, the sign of the Canaanite, and America, the eagle, was burnt up from head to toe. Second Ezra, giving back unto you the vengeance upon the eagle that's stacking up silver and gold and robbing my children for north. The entire land of America devoured. Yes, third shall make a speedy riddance quickly. All of them gone. So you see everybody puffing up them chests, all kind of braggadociousness, but that is only a show. Inwardly, they know this is coming. They know the book already predicted that your priest king shall rise and become the most holy of this planet. And yes, coming with your priest king, also all kind of catastrophe, all kind of calamity upon the wicked children. There's no vision of the wicked standing and ruling next to you in your spiritual kingdom. They're all gone. They're all vamoose. They all disappear. Children, speedy riddance of them all that dwell in the land of America. Land of Canaan, as I've been telling you, up your east coast of United States and down by Florida, the peninsula, on the west of the peninsula and on the east of the peninsula. Speedy riddance, children. That's the Canaanite, that's the Ammonites, that's the Moabite. They're all on the east coast of your United States and their dwelling quarters as well on the East Coast, down in Florida, and on the West Coast. But they're all gone. Speedy riddance. What's gonna become of my Gentile Caucasian? Esau, the one running the United States economics at this time. Esau, I don't have good news for you, my Goma Gentile Caucasian. If you're not pinning yourself closely to Jacob, the black man rising with that milk and that honey that's coming, the black man rising with that water, that bread and wine that's coming, that he did not pay a red cent for, free of cost to him. So, Obadiah 1 verse 10, Esau, Goma Gentile Caucasian, for the violence against Jacob, shame shall cover your face, and you shall be cut off permanently, firmly decided. That's the outcome for Goma Gentile Caucasian that didn't bother to tie himself and make amends with his brother Jacob, the Negro race, Black Adam, not yet spiritually awakened. He has to make his transition from Jacob to Israel. He has to get the Trinity attached back onto him, but he needs his water. He needs to make his body ready to get the water flowing through his body so he can transform that water into wine, into Miriam energy, into blood, into fire, and ignite back his 13 in one seed. And then 12 months when he has done that, he gets back his honey, fully given back to him, not a cent spent by Jacob. Children, that's Esau. The other name for Esau, as you have learned from your priest King Lois as well, Esau, United States economics, USA economics, those are the ones running the economics now in the United States of America. They have the upfront man, the scapegoat man, the figurehead man, Goma Gentile Caucasian. Look as if he's running the show, but he's not. Behind the screen, behind the Wizard of Oz screen is the Canaanite, the Moabite, Goma Gentile Caucasian, special handler, vicar of Christ, your Roman Catholic Pope, all of them behind the screen, pulling the puppet string for Goma Gentile Caucasian. But when that fire come to America, every one of them jump from behind the screen and leave Goma Gentile standing without a chair to sit on when the fun music done. So that's when Goma Gentile know the party is over, and he shall and certainly will be cut off permanently, firmly decided. Obadiah 1 verse 10 upon United States economics, collapse of the economics. Revelation 16:12, and the sixth angel poured out the calamity upon the United States of America. The river Euphrates run out, dried up. That's the money being described esoterically as the Euphrates River drying up. The water shall be dried up. Yes, the water, which is the money in this sense, dried up, because we know your water, O Israel, your water, O Jacob, your water, O Sem, your water, O Adam. If you made your body ready, you made your thoughts ready, you shall be filled with water, free of no cost to you, and you shall turn that water within your body to wine. Children, you match up Revelation 16:12 with seal portion chapter 88 verse 46. Babylon, that's baby lion. United States of America as an example of the great wickedness and worldly desire Goma Gentile Caucasian come up with all kind of concupiscence has given unto you in the book of Thessalonians that Goma Gentile Caucasian don't know God, don't know the Most High Ella, Ya Jehovah, and the Lord took Melchizedek Jehovah, and they put Goma Gentile Caucasian in charge of you, and he doesn't know God, and he give you all kind of worldly desire, concupiscence. That's the way you tie back who's giving you concupiscence and what location that concupiscence, the worldly desires, coming from Babylon, baby lion, the United States, when the Ophanim pour out that calamity, the greatness and the worldliness of Babylon, United States shall dry up, cease, stop, done. Handbrake pull up, foot brake and handbrake at the same time applied. Done. Telling your children of Israel, that money shall end. So, 2025 money time running out. You see it running out in 2024, but you're still in a good year. So, what do you think going to happen in a bad year and in 2026 when it's a grievously bad year while two wars are going on in the United States of America? Civil war simultaneously with the world war on American soil. What do you think gonna happen? Children, chapter 88 of the sealed portion, verse 47, and this shall affect greatly the economy, the economics, Esau, United States economics. Esau, United States economics. That's the anagram, the acronym for Esau. It also has other meaning. Meaning Esau started out in SEA, Single European Act. He started out from Europe, and Single European Act, which is still controlling United States because SEA, that's where the World Bank is and the World Economic Fund and all kind of different names they give themselves. Now they changed in the 1990s from SEA, Single European Act, to the European Union. Again, the anagram for Esau. And the third one from it is United States economics, because that's where they're running the most wicked economics in the world to hold you, Shem, you, Jacob, you, Adam, you under bondage until different, and the until different is now 2024, 2025. Moving into 2025, and once the economy of Earth, where is Earth? America. That's the name for North America. You, Adam, you, Sem, you, Jacob, call your homeland, your indigenous land, Earth, America. You were here. No matter what, Goma Gentile and ganging up with Canaan and Moab, telling you're from Africa, tell them go over there by themselves. Go sit down one side with that lie that can't work no more. Once the economy fail in Earth, United States of America, and how will it fail? Soft landing? Sponge landing? No, fail miserable. Hard landing as hard can be, rock hard landing. Dry up, everything dry up. Then shall the world, the rest of the people who are busy chasing that money, be able to prepare themselves for the second coming of the Lord. He's sending his emissary, Priest King Louis, and the people of the world shall also be prepared to receive the word, which is the seed. The word, which is the seed, the 13 in 1, regenerative seed of the Most High Ella, Yah, Yod, He, Vahu, He, the one you don't have to pay any money for. This is the word, the milk coming back to you without a money, without a price, free. When you get rid of that money that's holding your bondage to all kind of monetary plan, all kind of monetary distraction, this man, Canaan, partner up with Moab and Goma, Gentile Caucasian, busy having your head running all over the place, chasing schemes on top of schemes, and none of them can ever get you. No remedy, no relief. Children, not one money, not 1 cent shall be spent to deliver you out of their hands, the hands of your enemy, coming to you, children of Adam. Firmly you shall prepare yourself for the Lord. Go back to what he's telling you. I have sent you Elijah before this moment come. Elijah been here preaching and preaching, teaching and teaching since 2016 until now, giving you all kind of information for you to prepare yourself. And all the prophets that came along with Elijah been telling you over and over, prepare yourself. The events are coming. Go back with your thoughts to the Lord thought, Melchizedek Jehovah. Match your thoughts back with his law, his commandment that he's telling you. Genesis 1 verse 28, Genesis 1 verse 29, those are his 5 divine laws, his 5 commands that he's been telling you. Stay connected with me via your head, a cross, your cross, but it's an ankh. It's not the headless cross. It's not the headless cross that the Goma Gentile Caucasian and your Vicar of Christ, your Roman Catholic Pope walking around with a cross with just the neck. That's not your cross. Your cross is the ankh. Your cross has to have a head, has to have a halo. So that's the connection back. Your halo connect back to the halo of the Lord. On your right hand, that's your political power that you are getting back now because you're standing up to Canaan and to Goma Gentile Caucasian, and you're not taking any more of their lie information into your mind nor into your thought. Your left hand raising back up because you're forming yourself as a nation of people, and money coming to you abundantly. No need to be chasing their money right now. But if you need to get a relief from them trying to chase you down, money after money after money, trying to keep you trapped in that thought that you need to go work and kill up yourself to pay bills over to them when you don't owe any bills. As I've told you, all of those are the obligation of the United States, and stay with me. We're going to put back that responsibility on the United States of Goma Gentile Caucasian Esau, and put it back on Obama them. Oh, the Moabites that sent Goma Gentile Caucasian, and on Canaan, Benelli as well. All of them getting back what they need to get and go sit down over there and worry about their money that's going to fail miserably. Children, time for you to move back. Get your feet sorted out, but don't go kill up yourself trying to get their money, paper money, going out of business as soon as the economy crash. Then things are going to happen to make sure that money further go out of business, and we're going to cover that shortly. But going back to your cross, the last place in your cross is your diet and your appetite, the center, which is your stomach, what you eat. Genesis 1, verse 29, green herbs and vines, fruits that are seeded, your only food that you put in your body. No meat, no starch, no dairy, no processed sugar. That's all things that you should not be eating. The only thing, again, vegetables, herbs, fruits that are seeded, and any of those that I just mentioned, fruits, vegetables, herbs, cannot and should not be cooked, nor any heat added to it. No adding of fire or heat to the food that I give you. The nourishment is already there, and if you add fire or heat to it, you're destroying the nourishment and eating an acidic food and putting that in your body, giving your body more work than it needs at this point in time. Prepare yourself for the word, the 13-in-1 seed to be handed back to you. You need your body on point, you need your thoughts on point, and you need the direction in which the Lord is going, the Lord's plan to be on point with you, not man's plan. Man's plan is scheduled for this miserable failure, hard landing, rock landing, move back to the plan of the Lord. Though Melchizedek, Jehovah. Yes. So, children of Israel, if that wasn't convincing enough for you, let's complete the rest of Revelation 16:12. Over here, I gave you only part of Revelation 16:12 up to the drying up, but you did not notice after the dried up. What comes after it? Let's explore it some more over here. Though the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. Who are the kings of the east? Kings with an S. Who are the kings of the east? Let me read it for you again. Though Melchizedek, Jehovah, the way of the kings of the east are prepared right after the money collapse miserably. When you think you're out of the frying pan, you have jumped into the fire. When you think it's peace and safety, no, war coming your way. President and leaders that are from the east, China, Russia, Iran, are prepared to come as soon as America economy fail. Miserably. Here is the east. Right in front of you. Read it for yourself. A terrifying war coming and appearing from the east. I said, children of Jacob, children of Sem, Adam, did you hear me? Behold, a terrifying sight appearing from the east. It's these boys, the kings over here, that have prepared, and they say, time to go over into Babylon. Their economy is done and they have dried up, failed miserably, and they are most vulnerable right now. Children, the nation of the dragon shall come with many war machine upon the United States. Coming, they're coming and coming. Hissings. What's giving off those hissing sounds? Missiles, bullets, bomb, come in on America's soil, spread over Earth. Earth again, America. The name the North American indigenous people gave for Canada and the United States, those current locations. So, he's saying all over America and Canada, so all who hear it fear and tremble. Also, the Carmonians, who are they? Iran, Carmonia correspond with Iran. Dragon correspond with China. China teaming up with Russia and Iran, coming over here, the whole land of Assyria. Assyria is the east coast of America. Assyria is the east coast, the southeast coast of America. The northeast from Virginia all the way up north, that is called Egypt, Earth, America as well. That's the difference between the two. Children, so when you hear Assyria, they're not talking about Assyria in the Middle East. Yes, China, Russia, Carmonia shall engage America in battle, and they shall devastate with fire the land of America. Assyria, southeast coast, mash up when Russia, China come. All the way they're starting from DC. And yes, Tyre that is. And Sidon gone as well. Assyria destroying those lands with their teeth, their weapon of war. That's the dragon and the Carmonians that are coming as the kings of the east. They are preparing now, and if you haven't seen that, then you must be blind by the media that they're giving you. Goma Gentile, Caucasian, and the Canaan and the Moabite, busy giving you all kind of media to blind you to what's coming from the east. These kings preparing themselves, Revelation 16:12, and they're coming from the east, as given unto you in 2nd Ezra 15, verse 28, all the way to the end of 2nd Ezra 15, giving you back tit for tat. Once you can put the precept by precept in their rightful place and their rightful order. Children, not a pretty sight, not a pretty sight for the United States. Once the money dry up, that's why I'm telling you, you will not be delivered with no money. You won't have no money to deliver yourself because the money gonna crash. And when China, Russia, Iran come, they're not coming for your money to take no money from you. They're taking the whole money. Did you hear me a while ago? They're not coming for some of the money. They're coming for the whole bag. Daniel 11 verse 42. Yes, Gog and Magog shall stretch forth their right hand, political hand, their left hand, their social hand, over all of the counties of America, Egypt, none shall escape. Daniel 11 verse 43. Gog and Magog still not done, shall have power over all the gold and silver in America. Yes, children, did I say it loud enough for you? Gog and Magog taking over all the money in the United States. Every penny they got, God, all of it gone. Gold, silver, every precious thing in America belonging to gold, my Gentile, belonging to Canaan, belonging to Moab, Ammon, gone. None of the counties, every state is considered a country, and within every state you have counties. None of them shall escape the hands of China, Russia, Carmonian, Iran. When they come, everyone broke at that time. Money going back to the children of Jacob, the children of Sem, the children of Adam, getting their economics back. Daniel 11 verse 43, giving you firmly all the money of the United States disappear 2025. 2026 gone. Children, Zechariah 14 verse 14. Match it up with Haggai 2 verse 8. That's when your gold, your silver get put back in your hand. No paper money in your hand. It said nothing about that paper worthless money. They're moving from hand to hand. One debt, move for another debt. That paper note is debt. You can't use debt to pay debt. Does not make economic sense. Children, Judah, that is priest King Lois, and a great black army shall come and chase out Russia, China, Carmonian, after they done raiding the treasury of the United States. Robbers in your modern day time being robbed by China, Russia, Iran, and then China, Russia, Iran, turning that money over to Judah and Jerusalem. That is the children of Louis, Israel. Those are the people that shall fight in Jerusalem, getting back the wealth from all the heathen, whether it's Gog, Magog, or the Carmonian, or Goma Gentile Caucasian with his Canaanite friends, and Moabite Obama and the crew, nor the taskmaster, or the Ammonian, the Moorman, all the heathen shall be gathered up together and say, hand over your gold, hand over your silver, hand over your apparel, hand over your great abundance to Judah, Jerusalem, meaning children of Louis, your priest Ken, and Judah and Levi. That's where the gold and the silver going to, because Haggai 2 verse 8 tell you, the Lord took Melchizedek, Jehovah, Adonai, made a firm declaration. The gold is mine, the silver is mine, and it belongs to my people, Judah and Jerusalem. So whoever spending up gold right now, make sure you go dig up the ground some more, because whatever gold you have, you have to pay it back. Double, double, double. Coming back to you. You shall be recompensed. Double. Exodus tell you over and over. You shall pay back double. If the theft be caught in your hand, double for you. Double her cup. Revelation tell you. Revelation tell you. Double the cup of Babylon. Double the cup of Babylon. Babylon shall pay double. All the heathens paying back double for anything they took from you, including gold and silver. Children of Adam, Obadiah 1 verse 17, match that up with Obadiah 1 verse 19, telling you the outcome for Esau and all his little friends when it compared to your outcome. Mount Zion shall be deliverance. Mount Zion, that's a high spiritual consciousness that your priest king Louis shall be at that time in his location, his rightful location. One in Florida, one in Rocky Mountain, Colorado. Children, that's where he's coming from to bring deliverance. Coming, compliments of your Lord thought. Melchizedek, Jehovah, I shall gather my people, and your priest king Louis shall be my emissary to get that job done. There shall be holiness upon the land of America, getting hold all the heathen and stripping them of their gold on their way out. That's the deliverance coming with the holiness, the house of Jacob. My brothers and sisters, if you survive all the things that's scheduled to occur, then you are and will be part of the house of Jacob, and you shall possess the remnant of all those who got kicked out, or those who got kicked out, whether by Gog and Magog, or whether by Judah. Jerusalem, Judah, that great black army, being led by Jerusalem, Louis Jerome Armstrong, that took over, that commandeered all the wealth of all the heathens, gold, silver, apparel. You notice we didn't say no paper money. Paper money is worthless at that time. You can take it and wipe your bleep with it. Children of Adam, Obadiah 1 verse 19. The house of Israel with Jacob running the show over the Gentile at that time shall possess the mount of Esau. Goma Gentile Caucasian shall be controlled by Jacob. 2026 leading into 2027. Esau as well. United States economics, the high mountain of money they have, gone. they shall possess it. Jacob shall possess the Esau, and Jacob shall be the one responsible for Esau and Israel, the righteous seed, making sure Esau don't get tough and run his mouth off upon Jacob. Subdue him as quickly as he rise up. Yes, they which are the children of Israel and Jacob shall control up the Philistine, the Canaanite, yes, the Chaldean, any name you want to call them. Gone! Merchants gone. That's the merchant that we're talking about. Those that have set up all this rubbish on the land of America and running up and down in Florida, on the west coast of the peninsula and on the east coast of the peninsula. Them gone! Gone! Those lands again back in the hands of Israel, Jacob, Benjamin, Ephraim. Yes! Israel, Jacob. Yes! Giving back possession. All the defilers of the land, all the Philistines, the ungodly, all the ones running all kind of high tower, all kind of obelisks, all kind of things they're doing, driving up, bringing up, all kind of evil spirit, gone, possession of the land, back into Jacob's Adam hand, firmly decided upon Job. Obadiah 1 verse 20. The children of Israel were not done possessing things, shall possess Canaanite. Among your many possessions, you shall possess the mount of Esau. Anything that is doing in some high places, that is busy running all kind of witchcraft and high tower sacrifices in Florida, Central Florida, and over by Palm Beach area. Yes, and he up in Colorado, controlling your pyramid site. Gone! Gone from him. His high mountain gone. Philistines, the ungodly of the Canaanites, walking hand in hand with Vicar of Christ, giving them all kind of ungodly advice and all kind of ecclesiastical law they need to pass upon you. God be Nelly, that's giving Cain instruction. God from America, all of them run out. Canaan, God. Ammonites, gone as well. Moabite, gone, and we're removing them out from first the south of America, that is Florida. Gone out of Florida. Jerusalem, New Jerusalem in Central Florida to the west side of Lake Okeechobee. They're gone from there. On the west side further over into Tampa and Fort Myers. They're gone from there. Did you hear me a while ago? Yes, and on the east coast by Palm Beach and Miami. Gone! We shall possess the cities of the south. That's where Joshua moved in and took all the cities to the south, including Goshen, which is Florida. So we did not pay any money. The verse in the book of Joshua did not say you pay no money, nor you put up no mortgage, nor you put up no collateral, or whatever they say you need to put up to get property. Nothing goes astray when the righteous seed, Jacob, Israel, Judah, Jerusalem, and the Levite priest come back to take possession of the land full time. Starting with the south, children of Israel. I'm telling you, whatever Edward Mandel House helped Woodrow Wilson to put in place via the CABAL instruction, whatever Edward Mandel House, the handler and advisor representing the CABAL, running up and down in Woodrow Wilson's head, giving him all kind of wicked plan to come drop upon the children of Israel, indigenous to the land of America. He was black. Edward Mandel House, a Moabite, running up and down with ungodly plans. Children, here he is, standing with Woodrow Wilson. Goma Gentile Caucasian had a little mishap with the whitewashing brush. The bucket probably tipped over accidentally and splashed up the man's suit. The two of them sued. Whitewash gone wrong because the whitewashing face went overboard and splashed up the man's suit. That's the whitewash that you have to deal with. This is what they've been presenting to us. But we didn't stop to say why the man jacket white and his face white. What's going on there? Is it a sun glare or it's something else? And I think it's something else. They trying to whitewash Woodrow Wilson and Colonel House, a personality study by Alexander George and Juliet George, giving you all kind of splashy-dashy image of Woodrow Wilson with Edward Mandel House. They fully whitewash all of them, making it seem it's Caucasian, but it's the black Moabite, the black man running up and down in the background, causing all kind of problem, and then putting Mr. Scapegoat, Goma Gentile Caucasian, up front to take the fall, up front to take the fall. Poor Goma Gentile Caucasian. Yes, another shameful whitewash image. All splashy-dashy over Woodrow Wilson's face, and they made an attempt to kind of white up Edward Mandel House, but it never worked so good. Children of Adam, children! Here is the picture that it really is, untouched, unwhitewashed, unsplashy-dashy. What? Complexion is the two man, the one on the left and the one on the right. Woodrow Wilson on the left, Edward Mandel House on the right, and they're smiling because they're getting ready to rob their children of Adam. Children, black complexion, dark complexion, not no ghost white complexion like their shirt or like the color of their shirt. Dark complexion, Woodrow Wilson. We already settled that matter that the black Moabite Woodrow Wilson was in fact a black man. Edward Mandel House, no different. No Caucasian handler was assigned to Woodrow Wilson to give him ungodly plans. Children, again, Edward Mandel House, the black Moabite, black man. Not white like his shirt color, not ghost white when they don't get the chance to get the paintbrush and splash over the picture. PBS managed to save a couple of the real picture. Wikimedia Commons as well. If you look at this man on the left hand side, his face black, his ears especially black on the right hand side of your screen. That picture to the left, the ears to the right side of the screen, black as black can be. Children, everything about him black. Children, on the right hand side of your screen, makes no difference. A black man, just the same. Black, black, black. Children of Adam, let's jump into some books to see what we can uncover about the dark complexion of the Mandel House crew. Children, Colonel Mandel House, a biography of Woodrow Wilson, silent partner, Woodrow Wilson, handler. That's what he was. He was the handler assigned by the CABAL to Woodrow Wilson by Charles New, page 16 of that book. Newspaper describing Edward Mandel's housewife, Lulie, as they refer to her in the newspaper, was what? A dark beauty, a dark woman, a black woman, yes! Queenly style was this black woman. So when you see now all kind of Caucasian they calling queenly and assigning as queen title, no gossip. That's a hijack that they implement recently. But we know Lulie, which was Lulie Mandel House, Lulie House, the wife of Edward Mandel House, was a dark beauty. Children, here is Lulie. She look like a dark beauty to you on the right hand side of your screen. You must be out of your bleep mind. That's not a dark beauty that you see. It doesn't match the word down below, and they made a reference to this picture telling you one thing, and the picture painted ghostly white giving you another instruction that your eyes see, so your mind forget the words below. Luli Hunter House, that's her name. Luli Hunter House, that's her name. The newspaper referred to her as a dark beauty, a black woman that has a queenly style. Does that look like a black woman to you? A dark beauty? That look like what? A ghost beauty! But for starters, look at her face and look at her hands. Look at her face and look at her hand. And you can get an idea that something is going on with that hand, especially unless she's wearing a glove or wearing something else, or dip her hand in a bucket of white paint. Children! Here's the face, here's the hand, blown up for you because I pointed to them to let you know the jig is up. Something is wrong with the images. So when you see these images put in front of you and you're thinking it's one thing, go do your homework, go do that extra 5 minutes to just download the picture, increase the size of the picture, and you shall see the imperfection and the whitewash. A scene here on your screen. Look, patchy where they could not get the whitewashing job to be done properly. You see the original texture of the picture with the jagged edge, the checkered box on it, and then you see whitewashing splashy all over it. Multiple shading on the woman's face because whitewashing gone wrong. You look at her ears to the right hand side of your screen. The top part of her ears, black. And when you look, they do a little whitewashing circle around the ears all the way down to the earlobe, but they forgot to do the upper part of the ears. Look at the eyes, splashing all over the eyes. All kind of mess. Her eyebrow, all kind of mess to the right-hand side of your screen on the face part of the screen. The right eyebrow splash. It splashed, went all the way down into the eyes. Her eyes are a mess. They left this picture mucky. Children on the hand makes no difference. Her little finger, they did not get it right, so they just put a splash to mark where the little finger would be because they didn't realize you're gonna get your senses back and blow up the picture. The woman has no nail. There is no nail. They painted over the nail to match the skin complexion. No nail on any of her finger that's visible, pointing up, which should be showing a nail. Her thumb and her pointer finger should be showing a nail. They just paint over the whole thing. Double and multiple texture for the hand. So they went and whitewashed the picture, hoping that you would just look at this thing right here and think it's okay. But the face is a mess. The hand is a mess when you put it under the microscope and scrutinize it. So whoever is putting these things in books and teaching these things in school know these things. We shouldn't need to be doing forensic work on these pictures if we're dealing with honest folks that are teaching the right things, telling its people the right things, passing off the correct information to its citizen instead of passing this off, this shameful whitewashing of a dark beauty. Children, again, the same book, page 50 of that book. Sidney E. Mezes had married Luli's sister, Nancy, in 1896. Yes, Nancy had a sister. Nancy's sister married Sidney E. Mezes. So another member to the house family coming in. The brother-in-law of Edward Mandelhouse. A man of what? Dark complexion. So, wife dark, is sister-in-law dark, is brother-in-law dark. So, Edward Mandelhouse, supposedly a Caucasian man, filling up his house in 1896 with all kind of black people, all kind of dark-skinned people. Children, black man, shameful again. whitewash image. Shame, shame, shame! Oh, my Gentile, your jig is up. Now, you look at these from this point of view, certainly look legit, certainly look like a Caucasian, but you gotta go in for close inspection. None of Goma, Gentile, Caucasian work can stand up under any scrutiny, just as it is. As now in your modern day, if you start questioning the banks, where that money come from, how did you set it up, and where did my money go? No one has answers for you. They all start to run like a roach in the kitchen when you turn on the light in the middle of the night. Everybody fleeing from questions. So let's go in for a close inspection. Children, that's the head of that picture that is standing. Look again. Whitewash even went into his eyes, his two eyes. His eye to the right hand side of his screen got whitewash. They couldn't do a good job. They couldn't measure the brush properly. So they just white out and white out. His mustache, every part of it, white. If you look on the left part of the screen, that eye, again, they got paint up into his eyelid, his eye line, everything messed up over there. His face, patchy, black, white, whitewash, his natural skin running underneath in the background. The ears to the left side of his screen, fully whitewash. But the ear to the right side of the screen, still black as ever. They give it some little splashes, but they left it black just the same. Children, job poorly done. Look at his neck. All kind of patchwork, splashing here, splashing there, trying to get it even, trying to get it worked out. They even paint his lips over. His lower lip painted over to match, I guess, his mustache. I don't know what theme they were going for, but they paint over his lip anyway. On the right-hand side of the screen, to his mouth, black as ever. But when you look at his cheek above, whitewash. Children, poor job done. But if you're looking at the picture, the full picture, to the left of your screen, you think it's a real picture. Go in for close inspection. Nothing about it is real. If this man was truly Caucasian, why do you need to go through all that effort to whitewash pictures and do all kind of extra work? Give yourself all kind of extra trouble to prevent people from finding out this man is Caucasian when he's Caucasian. If he's Caucasian, no need for this additional work. You present him as is. Present him in his truthful form. But if he's not Caucasian and you try to promote a lie because you're a liar, go my Gentile Caucasian, lying on behalf of the Canaanites, on the Ammonites, on the Moabite, on behalf of Vicar of Christ, you're ecclesiastical liar. Children, we go back to the picture of him seated there on the right-hand side of your screen. You look at his mustache, big giveaway, it's too white. There's no way his mustache should match his skin tone. No way, no way, no way. That's a giveaway by itself. So let's go in again for a close inspection. What Library of Congress he's holding has Library of Lies, and what Holton Archive is holding has Archive of Lies. Get the image, propagating these lies by putting these images out. Everyone conglomerate in the lies. Children, look at the top of his head. To the right-hand side of your screen, they just white out that whole side of his head. White and white can be. On the left-hand side of your screen, they tried something, but obviously it failed. It's a dark shade over there. Over on the right, white, just straight white. No one head. And here is white, just the same complexion, the same tone. No, cannot be. Never, ever, ever, ever will be. You can see on the right-hand side where there were creases in the original picture. They whitewash it, but they didn't correct the whitewashing properly. Crease in his forehead, some part of it covered, some are not covered. When you look at his eyebrow, they painted over a portion of the eyebrow to the right of your screen. Same thing on the left side of your screen. They painted over a portion of the eyebrow to match the whitewashing going on. His hair, some part of it black, some part of it whitewash at the top of his head. I don't know what theme they were going for, but whatever they were going for, obviously failed. Children, let's look at a frontal view. His eye corner to the right hand side of your screen, black as ever, black as ever, black as ever. As I was telling you about his eyebrow, they cut it short because they had to whitewash all of his face over on that side. Same thing on the left side eyebrow. They whitewashed that as well. Patch of hair, patch of black, patch of white. By his nostril to the right hand side of his screen, there's a patch of overdose on the whitewashing. And then down below it, you see there's a big black circular spot on the screen, right by his nostril. His ears to the right, ears to the left, some white, some black. Two different themes going on with his ears always. But they can never get it right. Never can they get this thing right, no matter how much they try to whitewash. Once you put this thing under scrutiny, it cannot stand up. So, any college professor, anyone in office, anyone in all kind of big jobs that say they're here to fact check and they're here to do history and all kind of different things, they could have done this. Bring forth the right history, but they're busy sitting in the background watching Goma Gentile propagate his lie and everybody afraid to talk the truth. That done! Goma Gentile, nobody not afraid of your liar. Children! Again, black and white about his mouth. Underneath his whitewashed lips, black here, white there. Patch over there, patch there. By his neckline, one fluffy patch, then it's black again. Children of Israel, poorly done job. If you look by his mustache to the right-hand side of your screen, clearly whitewashed. He has no defined line between his neck and his cheek. One whitewash going all the way across. And you can see the crease where the separation would have been fully black. Children! That's the patchy work they were able to pass off as real images while we were asleep. That done. This man here, full up of plans that he gave Woodrow Wilson to come rob the children of Adam. Yes, he was a black man. No shame in the game. He's a black Moabite doing all kind of wickedness. Not all Israel is of Israel. Your enemies shall be disguised and look like you during that time of Edward Mandell House, all the way up to 1954. Wait! Goma Gentile Caucasian took full power. He started his transition to power that the Canaanites gave him. 1924, they gave him 30 years to accomplish all he needed to do, wipe out every record, put himself in charge. 30 years! Leading up to 1954, that's when Goma Gentile Caucasian took over the reins of lie. Children again, whitewash images of Edward Mandell House. This is in Warsaw, Poland, giving you images because yes, he was the ambassador for Woodrow Wilson, the ambassador to go put the same robbery plan that they implemented in America over all the children of Israel in the rest of the planet. But, again, whitewash alert. His hands are a different color, different shading from his face. And again, unless he dipped his hand into a bucket of powder or a bucket of paint before he took that picture, that's the only thing that can explain this anomaly. That's their word. It's an anomaly of the picture and the glaring this and the glaring that. Not Augusta. Whitewash gone wrong. Children of Adam, let's go in for a close inspection. His forehead, different shading from his hand. His face, by his nose, by his nostril, his cheeks, different shading from his hand. The shading from his chin and his neck, different color from his whitewash hands. Children, they whitewash out the man nails. The man got no distinguishable nails. All of his nails gone. And how can your hand have the same color as your nail? Children of Israel, Whitewashing gone wrong. A ghostly whitewash hand, not matching his face, that left with a little dark shading, and they did a little bit of patchwork. They could not get this picture to cooperate with them for all the things they need to do. The best that we can do is just whitewash the hands because you were blind at the time, not going in to go inspect. The full picture is ears again. To the left side of your screen, black is ear. To the right side, whitewash. Patch here, patch there, where the arrows are pointing. Over whitewashing in some areas again. Children, this is a whitewash con job that's been going on since 1924 until now. So now we're in the until different time. 2025, 2026, go magenta. Now all your lives being destroyed, and you can't go bad up. You can't intimidate. No people coming out with the truth, because the Lord say, my children shall know that their enemies are liars. So cannot prevent the word of the Lord from going out at this time. Edward Mandel House, his bronze statue, his black man statue, up in the National Portrait Gallery, being housed by the Smithsonian. Children of Israel, the image, the color, match the man that they're talking about. A black man, a bronze complexion man, doing all kind of wickedness in America, giving all kind of wicked plan to Woodrow Wilson. Compliments of who? The CABAL. That's who sent him. That's who was sponsoring him. Children of Israel. Again, we match that up with this other auction picture. Lot 264. RR auction. Edward Mandel House. A black man. A shaded down man. A dark complexion man. Where is the ghost white here? Why isn't his hands ghost white? Isn't over here we say his hands are white? Why his hands are white here? And why it isn't white here? Two different men running around two differently and two different ways? No! Same man. One whitewash. One the original. The one that they're moving in the auction, having in the portrait gallery, in all kind of museum, with some resemblance of the truth. The ones they're giving you. These ones. That's the one they are faking out there, while they have the real one stashed away for themselves, locking the truth for themselves, and keeping you in a mountain, a fountain of lies. Coming back to you, children of Israel, all your information. A black man, Edward Mandel House. He was in the Time magazine, a shaded down man. A shaded down man. He's not looking ghost white. Even though they touched this picture up. That picture on the left-hand side of your screen, touched up. But they couldn't go overboard with the Time magazine picture. So, but again, a dark shading man. If you look on the left-hand side picture, his ears to the right-hand side, dark complexion. His ears to the left-hand side, dark complexion. They shade down his face just a little bit to give you an impression that he's a Caucasian man. But with your eyes wide open, you know that this is a black man, a dark-skinned man, a dark-skinned Moabite from Europe, giving all kind of plans, and the plan that he gave to Woodrow Wilson, compliments of the Rothschild, bankers, cabal. Children, on the right-hand side of the screen, that is Edward Mandel House, 1858 to 1938. That's when he passed away after fully implementing his plan. Children, Franklin Delano Van Rosenvelt, another black Moab, took the rest of the plan from there and implemented it in 1933. So Edward Mandel House saw his plan all the way out till it got fully implemented. 1933, in your great financial reset, giving you paper money and taking away your gold and silver. But what I want to bring your attention to, this whitewash picture of Edward Mandel House. Why is his right hand tucked away. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? I ask you again. Why is his hand tucked away in his jacket pocket? Why is the right hand tucked away inside his coat pocket? Not the pocket itself that his left hand have in. No, I'm talking about the right hand. Why is it there? Is the hand cold and it couldn't fit in the right hand side pocket, or there's some other reason? Let me help you answer that question, children of Israel. Children, this is the man and the plan that he gave to Woodrow Wilson. I went over this plan last week with you. In summary, I shall go over this plan in detail in my next message. But I don't need to take up your time with this when I'm going to give you in detail next week and go back to the message from last week. So if you miss anything on this plan that's fully being implemented now, holding you now under hostage, and no one can produce for you a signed document with their signature on it. No one can give you a straight answer whose responsibility to pay coupons and bill. No one can tell you why your name is in capital letter or caps. No one can tell you why you need mortgage and what's the meaning of mortgage. No one can tell you what a pledging system is and what you've been pledging over this year. No one can tell you why you're under law merchant. Why you're under law merchant handing out bills of exchange, bill of lading. Why there's a commercial value attached to you and you're not reaping any benefit from that value that's added onto your name. Everybody else picking your pocket, stealing your money, stealing your value. Yes, children of Israel. Why? Can't get straight answers from them because, again, liars cannot give straight answers, and they tell so much lie they forgot at what junction they made a particular lie, so their best bet, they go silent. That silent coming to an end soon. Children, every one of them has to be tried, and they have to be tried in your court of law, not their court of statutory legal system. Your court. I dare any one of you to go into their unjust court and expect a just result. No, children of Adam, don't you know Judah and Jerusalem, Louis, Jerome Armstrong, and the Levite, the saints shall judge the unrighteous. That's their date coming up in the court. I am a very patient Lord. I am very patient, very forgiving, but I shall not acquit the wicked. That's still running this Edward Mandelhouse plan upon my people when it's time to let the pledging be removed off their neck. That's the man that put that plan together. Who gave him that plan? CABAL. Who gave him that plan? I say Balak. Who is Balak? That's a code word in the Bible. It says Balak, Balak, B-A-L-A-C, sometimes B-A-L-A-K. When you unscramble that word, you get CABAL. That's how they coded it in the Bible. CABAL with a C or CABAL with a K at the beginning of it. Children, here we go. This is why his hands are tucked in. Because it's the same pose that the Rothschild used to identify themselves and who is standing firm with them. The handler. Now, standing the same as those who's financing him, those who's supporting him. Children, that's where your plan comes from. The one running America right now, Edward Mandelhouse, put that plan into motion. He's giving you his identification card with his right hand tucked in his jacket pocket. Same as Mayor Rothschild, same as all the Rothschild, with their hands tucked in their vest pocket. It's a sign called hidden hand. That's the cabal They call themselves all kind of acronym. I won't get into that. They call themselves Mason and Illuminati and ba 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 ba. Not Nagasa! Not Nagasa! If you're illuminated, you don't have to lie and rob your brothers and sisters and keep them underfoot to stay in control. You'll be naturally in power because of your illumination of being able to maneuver, to handle, to work with the 5 elements. You need to be illuminated. Earth, air, water, fire, spirit. Once you get to the spirit, now you're illuminated, but you are not illuminated, Mr. Illuminati. Same as the Mason, Rothschild family, President Woodrow Wilson's and Edward Mandel O's sponsors and bankers was black. Coming from the cabal, they call themselves Masons as well. Children, but they're all black people giving all kind of trouble. Black Moabite as they're called. Black Canaanite as they're called. Black nobility as they're called. But they're putting Goma Gentile Caucasian up front. And you're busy fighting down Goma Gentile, think it's him. And he can make changes. He cannot make a bleep change. He's being handled by black folks in the background, the cabal and the vicar of Christ and all the other people that are truly ruling, the Canaanite merchants. They're the ones who are ruling. And if you don't believe that they're dark-skinned people, then we go back to Benelli, a.k.a. Bel, a.k.a. Balaam, a.k.a. Balim. Balim, Bel, Benelli was darker than all the Adamic people. Darker! Given back unto you by the seal portion. So, Benelli Black sending black people to come give you all kind of problem to hold you hostage, because Benelli number 1 function is to make sure the children of Adam, the children of Israel, the children of Jacob, the children of Judah kept underfoot. That's his whole problem. He has a problem with you, and he does everything, conglomerate with everybody, make deals with everybody to keep you at the bottom during the time and the age of darkness. But guess what, Benelli and crew? That darkness is done. That's why there's a Passover from those who are dark that are ruling to a light time. Those who have light, those of your priest king, those of Judah, those of Levite, those of Israel. Yes! That's their time to rule and to wake up Jacob, because Jacob is always a little bit slower to get his light turned back on. But he shall get there. And if he follows the instruction that he's getting from all the true messengers of the Lord, Thoth, Melchizedek, Yoeva, and your priest king, especially follow your priest king, Louis Jerome Armstrong. He was sent here as Elijah to guide you back with truth. I sent you the Spirit of truth. He shall guide you in all truth. Whatever thought speak, your priest king, Louis Jerome Armstrong, Elijah, your Spirit of truth shall speak. And what is the truth? The truth is the law, and the law is the truth. So he has to come and give you back the law, so you know what law you were violating, and stop violating that law, Jacob, so you can be back full-time on the law, on the truth. Children of Israel, English Rothschild, Richard Davis, page 58 of that book. Mayor Rothschild, Nat Rothschild, Anthony Rothschild were brothers, and all the brothers, including Nat, Mayor, Anthony, Lionel, were what? Dark! All the brothers, dark, dark, dark! That's what the book says. Nat was what? Dark, like all the other Rothschild brothers. All black people. It didn't say some were black, some were white. So whoever you're seeing now, those are standing, casting illusion over themselves to look like man, but they are not man. The Rothschild family been assumed already. Children, did you hear me? I've already been assumed. Someone else is standing in, looking like a man, but he's not a man. Gabriel tablet tell you, tablet 8 tell you, there's a time coming when they shall rise up again. These serpent rays, they shall assume the form of a man, but they're not a man, bearing the resemblance of a man, but they're not a man. And they shall slaughter all the leaders and take their place, and masquerading as those leaders. So most of your leaders, a great percentage of them, are reptilian serpent children of Israel, firmly given back to you by your Lord thought, Melchizedek, Jehovah Adonai. So, children of Adam, if you come across any one of them in person, up front, in living colors in front of you, make sure you identify them before you jump into any deal or wheel and deal with them. Children, Tia, Bel Amet is the word to remove the illusion that they cast around themselves so you cannot see them in their natural form. You can say it out as a word loud, or you can say it internally, mentally. Doesn't make a difference. Say it mentally with yourself a couple of times when you're interacting around unknown folks, and that will remove any illusion that they come with. Be not amazed that the prince of darkness and his disciples has cast themselves as images of light, but they're not light. So you have to have discernment at this particular point in time. Any one of them, any new face, any new persons that come around you, Tia Bel Amet, Tia Bel Amet, Tia Bel Amet. That will remove the illusion that they cast around themselves, so they cannot come as not standing to come rule over the children of Adam when it's your time now. Your big break has come right now, and they're trying to hold you back. Children, yes, but not done yet. I'm giving you all you need for your discernment. Children, there are words that the stand-ins cannot pronounce. Their tongue cannot form those words. Their tongue cannot form those words. It's in your Bible. Judges 12 tell you, yes, you gave them a word to speak, and they could not say it. You gave them shibboleth, 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 and they kept saying the wrong thing. That time is coming up soon, where you're going to give every new face this word to speak. And if they can't speak it, off with their head, off with the reptilian head, off with the serpent head. That time is coming up. Told unto you, Judges 12, that being was unable to pronounce a word, and he got slaughtered immediately. There's another word given unto you by your Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, Jehovah, in the emerald tablet. There's a word that they cannot say in the time that coming up now, where you should be ruling 2027 and thereafter. They're going to have to be able to say a word. Everyone who's taking up office, any high office, have to be able to say this word every moon. That's the word coming up. Kininigen, given unto you in emerald tablets. Kininigen, that's the word that they need to say. Kininigen, if you cannot say that word, just like in Judges 12, off with your head, right on the spot. And you're not saying the word in a secret corner, right in front of everyone. You, Mr. Causing Problem at this time, because you buy up your own army and people cannot. Make sure that you say those words so they won't be able to identify you. But that time is coming to an end when the army doesn't belong to you, and you must say those words in order to partake among the kingdom of the children of Israel. Children of Israel, but until that time, no, Mayor, not Anthony, Lionel, the Rothschild brothers over in Europe, sending instructions over here to Edward Mandelhouse, who giving instructions instruction to Woodrow Wilson, all the Rothschild brothers, dark, 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 dark complexion people, children of Israel. Why the Rothschild brother, even though they whitewash them fully, have their hands tucked in? Have their hands tucked in because they're giving you their identification card, their identification marker. Yes, I ask you one more time. Why their hand tucked inside their vest pocket and their jacket pocket? Why? Why Mayor Amchel Rothschild? Why Baron Solomon Mayor Rothschild have their hands tucked in their jacket pocket? That's their identification mark of the hidden hand. Pose of the cabal. Everybody over here have their hand tucked away. Either everybody hand cold or it's the sign of something else. So yes, it's the sign of something else. The cabal, Balak as they call in your Bible, cabal in your modern day time, hidden hand in your modern day time as well. They call themselves Illuminati as well. They call themselves Mason. But that's an interpretation, a rip-off interpretation of you, Samson. Samson, S-A-M-S-O-N. S-A-M-S-O-N. That's the exoteric meaning of it that they've been copying for a third dimensional thinking, a third dimensional mind. Mason, S-A-M for the Samson, spell backward, and the sun, S-O-N, spell going to the right. Yeah, you hear me? S-A-M, spell going to the left, and S-O-N, spell going to the right, giving you Samson. That's your word. They took. That's your word, children of Israel, that they have taken and perverted it for the hidden hand. Children, yes, everything is modeled off you, children of Israel. It started with you. It's going to end with you. It started with you, children of Israel. Children of Lewis. Children of Samson. Children of Lewis. Children of Isis. Children of Ra. Children of Isis. Children of Ra. Children of El. It is all your thing. It is all your things that everybody copying, ripping it off for themselves and using it back on you as some kind of mystery, some kind of hidden thing. Children out in the open are those who've been tucking their hand away. That's the sign given back onto you. Hidden hand in your modern day time, representing the Masonic Empire. It is really Samson doing his evil deed. That's the fallen Samson. Children, representation that they're giving here. It is not yours. You are the Samson raising yourself back to the children of light. You don't need to tuck your hand in. Actually, you need both hands out when you're operating your scepter in your left hand and your ankh in your right hand, and you standing in the middle holding both of them. You are the digit. That's what you are. You know, Masonic Empire, children of Adam. Yes, this is what you have left of the hidden hand. Running your economics, running your politics, running your church at your point in time. Children, this is what it boils down to. Vicar of Christ, Roman Catholic Pope in the middle. Children of Israel giving him instruction. Canaanite, Albinelli, Balaam, Balim, Baal, Satan, Lucifer, dragon, Dagon, Baal. That who's giving Vicar of Christ instruction in the middle, but his time is running very short because Cain, the dog, shall slaughter him and leave his body in the streets, has given back to you by your holy Bible, your book of law, your book of truth, giving you back. Jezebel shall be fed to the dogs. Jezebel shall be fed to the dogs. Who are the dogs? The cynocephaly. Cain is the cynocephaly with the dog head. Giving you back your esoteric meaning for what's coming to Vicar of Christ, Roman Catholic Pope. Children, Balak on the right hand side of your screen. United Kingdom controlling your economics, your finance, your feet. Every money, every red cent of yours that's robbed on the left-hand side of your screen by the hidden hand, controlling your politics, controlling your military. And if you try to complain, come try to rough you up so you can allow all your feet to continue to be robbed by hidden hand on the right-hand side. Moab! Yes, Moab! On the left-hand side of your screen, Moab, the anagram, the decoding for Moab. Obama! 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 On the left-hand side of your screen, that's the hidden hand in the United States of America, running what is left of the political and the military, because everybody already empty of themselves out of America. They all gone to Central Asia at this time, close to Russia, China, Ukraine, and robbing up all the rest of the money, all the rest of your feet. They're robbing it out, sending some to UK, sending some to Jezebel, sending some to the Middle East, sending some to the Middle East. Yes, Ashkenaz, that took your identity and what is left of the pot of money, the pot of gold and silver they robbed from you. They're sending it over into Ukraine, making themselves ready to exit America and leave you here by yourself, especially Goma, Gentile, Caucasian, scheduled to be holding the bag, standing without a seat when the music stops. Children of Israel, here is your hidden hand. Here is your hidden hand in your modern day time, as I told you. Roman Catholic Pope in the middle, sending down ecclesiastical law, mouth of blasphemy, all kind of evil counseling down to the UK. Organized economics, robbing up your money, and that is controlled by the King of England. And over here, U.S. the military arm, the harlotry, as the Bible tell you. Nahum 3 verse 1 already tell you. And Nahum 3 verse 4 already tell you as well. Harlotry, selling out America for military harlotry, military whoredom, availing itself to the highest military bidder. Children! Hidden hand, Obama controlling Biden and Kamala in the background. Did you hear me? Moab! Controlling Kamala and Biden, the Democratic Party in the background. The handler for Biden, the handler for Kamala. Children, your book cannot lie to you. Children of Adam, Israel, conclusion. Number one, United States of America and United States Corporation, 28th President of the corporation, Woodrow Wilson, was black, as black can be, a black Moabite to be exactly. Moab President Woodrow Wilson co-conspired the formation of your modern day robbery of black man Adam. He passed the Banking Act, turning over over this country to the Rothschild family and setting up Federal Reserve to rob every sweat labor that you can possibly put out. Children, that was the plan. Rob you until you're up to 65. You have no energy nor any passion to fight any system at that time. But the Most High Ella, Yah, your head away. Say, time for that is done. We're bringing until different, dumb diversos to an end. Children, Moabite President Woodrow Wilson converted you, converted all your belonging, converted your personal body, converted your personal asset, conveyed, switch black man from involuntary slavery to voluntary Setsui Kevi, trust, transmitting utility, slavery. That's what you're living through at this time. Let the Lord speak. My Lord, speak unto your children. Let them know once they return unto you, you shall return unto them. And make this involuntary slavery, make this voluntary slavery go away, children. Conclusion number 4. Moab, Edward Mandelhouse, what this message is about. The past 2 weeks, I went over Woodrow Wilson. So, Edward Mandelhouse, President Woodrow Wilson, handler and co-conspirator in the robbery of Black Man Adam. He was a black Moab as well. Everybody robbing Black Man Adam, having fun and good time. But that time has come to an end. 2025, 2025, 2026. Leveling the playing field. Everybody good time done when you know the amount of things lined up for all those who decide they want to continue robbing Black Man Adam, Israel, when it is redemption time, when it is his saving time, when it is his redeeming time, when it is his gathering time. Nothing as such can work against Israel. Once he moved back, once she moved back to the commandment of the Most High Ella, Yah, Yod, He, Vavhe, Elohim, and the instructions of the Lord told Melchizedek, Jehovah, turn to me, Israel, and I shall turn back to you, Israel. Make your supplication to me, Israel. So, these Moabites, whatever they're handling or not handling, cannot be part of who they're handling. You. No! You can no longer be part of the handling and the co-conspirating against you. Cain and Rothschild family of the international bankers, the chief architect of the robbery against the children of Adam. Yes, they were black, but nowadays we have standing reptilians taking over those bodies and looking like someone else when they are not. Children, this is the team that started the last leg of the final robbery of Black Man Adam in the United States mainly and in the rest of the world. Everything Moab set up complements a Rothschild family and whoever else they're handling and tucking hand inside jacket and vest pocket makes no difference. Everything has to come to a screeching end. Children, seal portion, chapter 90, the summary of seal portion 90. Having no money or no value placed on the necessities of life, create peace, love, harmony, happiness. That's what coming. Not only to a few, but to all who are going to be part of this new world coming when the old one is fully cleansed. Children, I wasn't going to give you this one ahead of schedule because you have enough calamities on your table to worry about and keeping yourself out of as they come. But again, 2025, 2026, promised unto you war. So, one way the money is going to mash up is with the war. But you're still going to have remnants of those who want to create another system of money. But it doesn't end there. We have some determined folks who are extremely determined and extremely motivated to continue business as usual and making corporation bigger and making themselves rich and try to destroy everybody else who's trying to move back to their Lord. So, the business and the corporations are tools used by the rich to destroy all the business that do something to provide the necessity of life, the necessity of those who need to move back to their Lord uninterrupted, uninterfered with, nothing in their path. So, there's an ultimate plan for the stubborn ones who want to continue business as usual, who want to build big corporation. In case you haven't heard, the Red Kachina, the destroyer, is coming. As well as the destroyer, we have the resetter of all resetter. It's worked into your procession of time, your procession of the equinox. It's worked in already. Every time there's a transition from time of light to time of darkness, and now from time of darkness back to time of light, you have a complete cleansing and purging of the land. Where land was, water shall be. Did you hear me? Where land was, water shall be. And where water was, land shall emerge. Did you hear me? Children, a magnetic pole shift coming and coming soon. Behind and after those war and those who are still hanging out, hopeful to set up back business and big corporation, you have a magnetic pole shift coming to make sure everything that's a structure standing on the land shall be completely wiped out and covered up. I've given messages on that magnetic pole shift that it's coming. So this is the reason why I can tell you with certainty that having no money or a value placed on the necessity of life, it's a guarantee. Because the whole thing shutting down. Same portion, chapter 90, verse 17. And when the Lord, through his emissary, praised King Louis, commanded the holy upon him, the children of Israel, to destroy all the machines that holding all kind of loan account that you don't know, holding all kind of account with utilities that you should not be paying because they are the obligation of the United States. Yes, did you hear me? 18 U.S. Code 8. It is the obligation of the United States to pay all your coupons, pay all your bills. Children! So, commanding to mash up all those machines that have been used to neglect United States obligation and putting you in those machines as the obligor, the one liable for United States. Coupons and bills. Those are the accounts that will be destroyed. Those machines shall be destroyed. So the inhabitants of earth, starting with America, and the number of names of those people in America shall be freed of all these debts lined up in these accounts. Children, that's coming your way. That's coming your way. Certainly, firmly decided, your feet, your economics shall be given back unto you. None of these corporation and business and reptilian holding your labor, your sweat labor, and your body has hostage. No more mortgage on top of mortgage and credit card loan. That is not a loan, it's a promissory note. Children, all of this. God, children of Adam, we're not done yet. Children of Israel, Job 1 verse 21, naked have you come into this world, and naked shall you leave this world. When the Lord thought, say, your work here is done. Children, the Lord give and the Lord take, and the time for taking is done. Time for you to be given. Blessed be the name of the Lord. The name of the Lord is Thot Melchizedek, Yehovah, Adonai, Abib. So the Lord has taken. Now the Lord is giving back. Job 1 verse 22. And we have sinned, O Lord. Yes, we have. But we have returned unto you as you have instructed your children. Return unto me. Zechariah 1 verse 3. And we have returned unto you. Seal portion told us the same thing. And we have turned our thoughts back to you, my Lord. Yes. No, we're not going to curse you. No, we're not going to accuse you. No, we're not going to accuse you. No, we're not going to blame you, abandon you, forsake you, backslide on you anymore, my Lord. We have returned. We have returned unto you, as you have instructed your children over and over. No more shall we sin. So, going back to your law, your 5 divine law, especially law number 1, the one for the head to get back our blessing. No worshipping of no fallen and no idolatry image. No whoredom, which is just the same, idolatry. No fornication, which is just the same, no idolatry. No harlotry, which is just the same, no idolatry. No, we shall not worship any God or serve any other God, no little G God, no little L Lord, no Rothschild family, or anyone talking, no hand in any vest or any jacket pocket. Children, done with that sin. And the next one, get back our stomach eating the right food so we can stand with you pure as pure can be, freeing ourselves from all kind of demonic spirit connected to those food, those acidic food that they're giving us. Acid is Saturn, a sin upon the body. So when you're eating up your meat, your starch, your dairy, your sugar, and you're cooking the food, transforming it from what? Alkaline to acid, you are busy and completely in bed with Saturn, which is acid. Saturn, which is acid. Satan, which is Saturn, which is acid. You want to move the spiritual energy within you. You want to move Neptune within you, which is the Holy Spirit, that Christ energy, that the Lord told Melchizedek, Yehovah, Adonai, sending back to you at this time. To use, to transmute, to completely wipe out Satan, Saturn, in the name of the Lord. Don't Melchizedek, Yehovah, Adonai. Children, stand strong, O children of Israel. Stand strong, O children of Judah. Stand strong, O children of Ephraim. Stand strong, O children of Jacob. Stand strong, my Levite. Stand strong. Stand strong. Priest King Louis, it's your time. Children of Adam, stand strong. Yes, go my Gentile. Caucasian. Hear me now, Gomer. Every week, I have to keep reminding you over and over and over. The music is coming to a stop. Your music of joy and happiness coming to an abrupt ending. You can see it brewing up, boiling up, setting itself in place. When that music stops, I am going to make sure I give you my instructions now so you remember at that time when the music stops what you need to do that you should be doing now. So if you still have time, at that time you implement what you have learned. I have given you as much information for your salvation. Turn to helping Jacob, the black man who is not yet spiritually awakened. Help him as much as you can. Help him with whatever he needs. Help him to stand back on his feet. Because once he gets back on his feet, and he must get back on his feet, it's not if it's going to happen, it's when it's going to happen. He must get back on his feet. Then he shall look out for you and make sure you are okay, fully protected from Gog and Magog when they come, and from all kind of reptilian, all kind of different beings coming to make sure they never go my Gentile food. Children of Israel, children of Jacob, children of the Gentile, hear me now and hear me well. That time is upon you. Children of Israel, stand strong in the name of the Most High Ella. In the name of the Most High Ella. Yah, Yod-Heh-Vah-Weh, Elohim, Netter of Netter, Tap Bib, God in your modern day. Kodowish, 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 Yod-Heh-Vah-Weh, Seba-Yoth. Kodowish, 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 Elohim, Seba-Yoth. Thank you. Always, my Lord, we not going to curse you foolishly. Nothing goes as such. Naked we came without economics, and naked we shall go. But I know you shall make all your gold and silver and your valuable things back in the hands of your chosen people. So we fret not, we worry not, because we're walking with the Lord step by step, hand in hand with the Lord. Both Melchizedek, Jehovah, blessed be your name. Kodowish, 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 Adonai Seba-Yoth. Kodowish, 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 Abib Seba-Yoth. Shema, my Lord, Thoth. Shema, Melchizedek. Shema, Jehovah. Shema, Adonai. Shema, Abib. Thank you, my Lord. Forever and forever and forever we return unto you. Children of Israel, stand strong in the name of the Lord. Thoth, Melchizedek, Jehovah, Adonai, Abib. Thank you, my Lord. Thank you.